doing today? My name is Rami. Welcome to Sober Rad. I'll be your host always, as always. So, I know I've been MIA. I've just been busy with life, I guess. So, I was like, okay, I need to drop a video. But a thought crossed my mind the other day. I was talking to a friend of mine, and and she asked me, Rami, how do you keep working out? I don't understand. You don't fall off. You just always, you know, you're just always on it. Not that I'm always on it, really, per se. It's more so of, I just structure myself in a certain way, right? So, um, so I wanted to ask, because, the question is, how are your 2023 goals coming? How are they working out for you right now? Because some people have already fallen off the wagon, and it's like, yeah, you know how it is, beginning of the year, you go to the gym, you go, sign up for a membership, I'm gonna be there. Beginning of the year, you're like, yes, I'm gonna lose some weight, and da 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 da. That never happened. So, I mean, please, if you fall off, get back on. So, I was gonna talk about, a few ways to like maybe hopefully stick to a goal. Number one is to decide what you really want to do, right? And deciding is, I'm just gonna use the ones that people always are the easier ones, like the weight loss or trying to save money, right? You decide what you want to do. You really sit down and say, okay, how am I gonna do this, right? I want to, like, not how am I gonna do this, really, pretty much, what do I want to do this year? What do I want to achieve for myself for this year? Okay, so if it is saving, let's say you want to save $10,000, right? You say, okay, how do I want to, this is what I want to do, right? Maybe you have a goal for a down payment for a car, or, just save money, just, things like that. So you ask yourself, like, how, okay, you say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. You stick to it, right? And then you write it down. I find out that's number two. Number two, you write it down. I find that when you write down things, you're able to just write out your thoughts, ask yourself the whys, and you write out something before you know when you're achieving it. I feel like those things, the words come to life, right? Once you write it down. And then after you figure out you've written it down, number three, talk to somebody. If you have a friend who is good at money management, find them and say, hey, look, I want to save $10,000 this year and I need help, right? How can I go about it? And so it's like, okay, fine. Find somebody who's good at that so you guys can sit down and you pick their thoughts as well as how they do it. And then you sit, you're like, okay, fine. Maybe I can do 10,000. Maybe I cannot do 10,000. Maybe I can do five. But I'm here to tell you, sometimes it's good to stretch yourself and say, you know what? If you know you can do five and then say, hey, you know what? I'm going to do 10 and see where it lands me at the end of the year, I say go for it. But don't forget, make sure that it is measurable. If and figure out the ways that you're going to make more money, right? If you know out of your paycheck you can only save like $500, for example. Okay, so what more do you need to be able to save more, right? So are you gonna go get a part-time job? Are you gonna go get gigs left and right so that you can make that goal? That's the case, then go for it. That's how you should do it. I often think that sometimes it's good to challenge yourself, but that is for people who absolutely know that they can do that. Let me take that back. I think that we can all do it, but I feel like if you're starting off or somebody who doesn't, if you're not good at money management, you start off small. I think that if you're like, okay, every week I'm putting away $100, for example, okay, then do that, right? But make sure you have a goal. And if number four is, if you fall off the wagon, keep going. If there is a month that comes and you haven't saved anything, it happens. Life happens, right? So you can come up, you can get sick, you have a medical emergency, and sometimes you have to dip back into the savings and go pay for it, right? So I think that a lot of things happen, but no matter what happens, get back on track. just get back on track and keep saving. And then at the end of the year, you can call whoever was helping you, motivating you, or your friends, and just celebrate. But just never ever give up. So I mentioned what, maybe 5 things now. So you decide what you want. Number two, you write it down. Number three, you find somebody to talk to, somebody that you love, or not that you love, but somebody who's going to encourage you, who is good at what they do or what you're trying to do, right? Like I said, in the case of money management, find somebody who is good at money management. In our circles, we all have that one person that is better at money management than the other person, and in this case too, read up some books, hit up YouTube. You always find people that have some ideas for you, right? So that is the planning process with somebody else who's going to keep you accountable, right? And then number four, you launch your attack, right? You just keep it moving, you just go. Number five, if you fall off the wagon, just keep going, because life happens. And finally, number six, actually 6 things. Number six, celebrate. Small wins, big wins, celebrate. And I'm here to say this: don't compare yourself to another person. It's easy in this world to look at another person and say, oh, they have it all together. No, they don't. Even if they do, or even if you think they do, just like they say, face your in front. Just look at your life, love your life, build yourself up. And then at the end of the year, you'll be like, yes, I saved, instead of, yes, I didn't get to my goal of 10,000, but you know what? I did 6,000. That is still money. Put it away, find an investment account or a high yield savings account. You put it in there. You have your, what's it called? Your, just your emergency fund, for example, right? At least you have that. So you're like, yeah, you know what? I'm good. So you guys think about that, and also let me know in the comment section the ways that you have been able to accomplish your goal and just kept it moving. I know money is not as easy as people think it is. Weight loss, I'm always like on that weight loss journey. I'm like, I'm trying to lose weight. I mean, 1 minute I can lose like 10 pounds, but the older I get, I realize that it's harder to lose weight. So, I mean, it's like just small wins. And at the end of the day, love yourself. You have to love who you are. If you don't have that love for yourself, it's going to be very hard, and if you keep looking around your circle or people and like, oh, they have this, or she looks this way, or this one, no. Focus on yourself, focus on God, and everything will be okay. All right, guys, that's all I had for today. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Hit the like, subscribe button, and I can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comment section. And have a wonderful day, and Godspeed and God bless. Bye.